let's do a little bit more of a fun story. Okay, let's transition to this. Tracy, what is a bedroom? I think this is an interesting one, and it comes up all the time, even in the realtor community, is what is the definition of a bedroom?
Yeah, so years ago, I went to a class that was done by an appraiser who went through and talked about what their rules are for certain things. And everyone says that you can't count it as a bedroom if it doesn't have a closet. Well, she said very clearly that wasn't in the ANSI rules or whatever, the rules that they
the
have
guidelines.
to go by,
Sure.
guidelines. I know that the requirements generally, and you'll, I'm sure, fill in the rest. The room has to be a certain size. It has to have 2 forms of egress, which means it cannot be a landlocked interior room.
Right.
In case of fire, there has to be exterior access that's acceptable. So if it's a basement, the window, whatever, you have to be able to get out. And I know that it has to be a certain size, and that when the ceilings are angled, there's some sort of how high it has to be. So
I don't think I need to add anything to that. I mean, you pretty much covered it all. It's like the closet is not a defining factor to make something a bedroom.
Does it have to have a bathroom nearby? I always heard that too, and I don't recall.
No,
it doesn't have anything to do with that.
No, it doesn't. Well, think about the homes we grew up in, Tracy. Right? One bathroom with 7 people in the family. Right? I mean, that's
the downstairs bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
All the bedrooms for us kids were up.
Yeah, basically it needs to be heated. That's obviously part of it.
Cooling isn't a requirement, though.
No, it is not.
Because cooling isn't required in any home.
No. But yeah, the egress, meaning a way to escape the house on an exterior wall. That's a big deal, and it has to be.
You have to be able to get out, whatever it is. It can't be a 6x6
right.
window.
It can't be a little portal. Right. It needs to be there's a certain size there. But again, you're right. Room size, dimension. I think 7 foot. If it's narrower than or wider than or less than 7 foot in any dimension, you can't really call it a bedroom. That's a closet.
Well, I'm sure there's some areas where, like Chicago or New York, where people are living in closets as bedrooms. But
good point.
I think when the ceiling is angled, that there's, I don't know if it was 7 feet, something about how high it has to be to start where it goes up to a peak. But obviously, people can use bedrooms however they want. They can use rooms however they want. It's just what we have to classify them as realtors.
Correct. And what we see a lot, Tracy, is we'll have a house where it has 3 bedrooms and an office, right? Where really the home was designed to have an office space. Maybe it has double doors, but it still has a closet. It still has an exterior window or some, window that's large enough to be counted as egress. So you could technically count that as a bedroom, right?
Right.
Even though it's, the original intent of the design was as an office.
Yep.